2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Second shot here on the first. This lie's not great.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Going with the 5-iron here. Time now for the fourth shot. This is their fifth shot.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Okay, steady now. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. That one's come up short.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
Just a short putt remaining here.
Currently at +3 for the round. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from about 105 yards,
A quality shot, that.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
he's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Oh! Well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, just missed. No, that's too bad. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Sitting at 3 over for the day. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to. And if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Finally, they needed it.
Sitting at 3 over for the event. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Not bad. Playing from around 160 yards.
Back into the wind. They need to fight this one down. This one headed left and not coming back.
A bit wild on approach there.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Here's HV3.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's return to live play now. This would be a great up and down. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before. This is on a great line.
Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Oh, that was pure. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. From the sand, looking to get up and down. And there it goes from the sand. And back to the course with the live action. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That'll sting a bit.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Sitting at 5 over for the day. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This is important. Big par putt here.
"12 feet to the cup coming up.
This one's tracking.
That limits the damage. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to face a par 4 now.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Second shot here on the 7th. This looks to be heading to the green. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Just 3 feet to the cup.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
From about 200 yards out.
Downwind on this shot.
Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it.
Onto the green now. This for the bogey. Looking at double bogey right between the eyes.
Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Come on, don't be shy.
Was on a good line. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. This hole is a par 4.
Oh, a Shankopotamus has appeared out of nowhere.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Nicely done. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Oh, caught up in some branches.
That's going to find the water, sadly. Playing their 5th shot.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. It's a little wayward.
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That's disappointing. And this one's for quadruple bogey.
They're nicely holed.
So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we have been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole. That's nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one. I don't know if they meant to do that.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Wow, what a shot.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Six feet remaining to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well, at least it wasn't a double. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Going with the 8-iron here.
Oh, this one could be rinsed.
Getting ready to play their third.
Went straight down. Just a bit outside into the rough.
Yeah, that one will play. And here we are with their fourth. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Oh, so close. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And there it is. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a three-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Going with the 5-wood. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Playing their fourth shot. Ooh, that almost went down. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
A bit long on that one. This one's for bogey. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
That was a gallant attempt. Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This is from miles away.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Looks good.
That gets the job done. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Ah, that's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. Well struck. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
And he's hit that inside the range.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
The old hammerhands putt.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Ouch, that hurts. This next putt is for bogey. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition. And this one will be for double bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Going with the 6-iron here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This putt is from 14 feet.
This one to save par.
That's frustrating. 8 feet to the cup. A good stroke. Yeah, you'll take that.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Oh, that's a ripper. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Oh, well played. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
This one's for birdie.
Now, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly.
This is a par putt. Nice line. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the three-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Okay, so that's step one, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Putting for birdie. just didn't drop.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. A chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Ooh. So close to the eagle.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently on top of this one.
Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. Attaboy, good shot. From around 180 yards out.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down. This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Right into the water on that one. Time now for the fourth shot. Oh, absolutely flushed. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.